Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Hello everyone, my name is Evan from Anxious Android and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Now, as which seems to be quite clear to everyone at this point in time, I am not in the Slytherin common room. Nor am I wearing green robes, nor is literally anything about this particular scenario Slytherin. Let me have some tea real quick. The reason for this is that I decided to continue on my playthrough with my Slytherin character by myself simply because I really just wanted to keep playing it and I was having a blast doing so. Unfortunately, this meant that I had completely finished the game with that Slytherin character without recording another episode with it. And because I have heard there's some slight differences between different houses of you playing, I decided to go with another one. So, I would like you all to meet Jamie Hensprigg. He is a new 5th year at Hogwarts School for Witchcraft and Wizardry, having been sorted into Hufflepuff House, and it is his first day in his house common room. And by God, it looks like a hobbit hole. Like, that's exactly what this is. One of my friends told me that the Hufflepuff common room was the most homey one because it just was a, you know, this. Apparently I can't activate the common room's flu powder. So, that sucks. Anyway, we're going to talk to everybody in the common room. I'm just going to interact with everyone here. And then afterwards, I will pause the game and get through all of the things that I did in the previous episode and meet you back when I am ready to go to Hogsmeade.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here.
It looks
Owls
like
choose their
Hedwig.
own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
He's very humble.
4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
Interesting.
I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Why are you French? French?
What's this?
Arthur's got you.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
You don't seem
Thank you,
very
Adelaide.
convinced, but okay.
Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Have a good one.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Hello.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first.
Well, it's a good
I
thing the
still
cat
get
hasn't
lost
found any
sometimes.
little nooks and crannies to get lost in.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
It's good to be here.
Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Like what? A Kneasel?
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
I found.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts, Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles.
I'll say it in a
I thought
second.
There were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the Puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I've become pretty familiar through my first playthrough,
Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
but it is a lot. It's a lot to take in. Hi, puppy. I'm surprised she wasn't one of the characters that I got to meet because she was one of the ones that has like a full quest line. Anyway, what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Oh well.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Ow.
Most commonly known as
Ordinary
owls.
wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After
Don't worry,
much
Professor
discussion
Weasley, I'll
with
get
the Master
outstanding
of
on all of
Arts and
them.
Magical education at the Ministry, we've devised
Except
something
for,
extraordinary to ensure your
history.
success.
History of magic.
Here you are.
There it is. The field guide that everybody is oh so familiar with in this game. Seriously, this game is so fun. Like, I have over, like, almost 50 hours in playtime already, and that's just with one
It is a
character.
wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Great. No,
Walk
just,
with me and we shall put it to the
yeah,
test.
dialogue, please. Okay. At this point, I'm going to pause the video and come back once I have reached the point that I was at previously. So I hope you guys will bear with me and just not be shocked when I end up outside of the castle on my way to Hogsmeade. Anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes. And welcome back, everybody. I know that only took a couple of seconds for you guys, but for me, it actually took quite a bit of
I
time.
was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Now, if you noticed,
As am I.
I have
Thank you,
changed
by the
to a separate
Of
robes,
course.
simply because
Surely
I am a
everyone
huge
who's
fan
ever
of
bested me and
the
Joel.
house and
The
its
way I
colors,
see it,
and
I'd be wise to keep
I
an eye on you.
like these robes. Also, I have finally put on my glasses, as Jamie Hensberg is, or rather has, difficulty seeing, much as I do in real life.
Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
So flu powder.
That's nice to hear. I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
I'd also like to mention that the game looks not as great as it did before.
Detention,
It's not going to look that great through my playthrough simply because I had to severely dim down a whole bunch of stuff to repair lag, and it's still laggy, so...
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere
To keep my brain from breaking, I put spellcasting to ultra, but almost everything else is on low. And I have it set to ultra performance.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
I am familiar with the use of lacewing fly in Polyjuice Potion. Oh.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself.
Hippogriffs!
Sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Oh, yep, see, lag. Hold on. Are we good? Why? Okay. You see, this is exactly what I was trying to prevent, and yet it still is happening. No matter what I do, no matter how many times I try to make everything look good and the settings to work properly. Okay, it stopped liking. It said it was recording at 60.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds
Nice.
for all students. Oh, hence the name. Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
I need a much more powerful system if I want to continue recording videos for YouTube.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
It's unfortunate.
little. It's positively enormous. It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Hey look, it's Thestrals.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class? Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately.
Let me collect some moonstone.
Myself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I wish.
Revelio.
Oh, there's nothing. See, the game looks like absolute trash with the settings I have it on. It could look so much better, it just doesn't.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse.
Because I have to have it on these low settings.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new
Which
fifth year?
sucks.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. Accio, I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Yeah, I know that quest. I know what he's implying towards because I've already beaten the game, of course, but, you know.
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Lag, lag, lag. Oh.
Accio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people.
It... Like, there's so much I want to do.
About Hogsmeade. We all
Revelio.
to it like moths to a flame.
But it's so difficult to do because the game is so laggy for some reason. Okay, we're good. At least for now. Again, I don't know why that happens. Or rather, I do know why it happens. My system is not powerful enough to,
So how would you like to do this?
you know.
Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Didn't he seed some spellcrafts and some potion recipes?
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do.
I mean, I could set everything to
On a short list,
low
gives you
except for
plenty of time
effects.
to poke around the village.
Those have to be at either high or
I'll go to the
ultra,
shop to
and
find something for my
because
sister.
otherwise it just
Let's meet up
looks
in the
like
town circle
garbage.
when you're finished.
Looks so bad, it's not even worth.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
All right. To Ollivanders.
Revelio.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna look like even more dog crap, but low, low, low.
Blooming beard. Not again.
Let us get our wand.
I'll be right with.
This was the most exciting part. Okay, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would.
Just a moment, please.
The spell still I want to have at maximum.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh,
That is
what am I
correct.
saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, so this is another thing
Come with me.
to mention.
Let's find you the perfect wand.
When I said, oh, Ollivander's here, that must mean that he's lived a very long time. That was a stupid thing to say, because it's the Ollivander family that makes wands, and they have a shop open in Hogsmeade and in Diagon Alley.
10.5 inches? You might do.
What kind of powerful core? Meaning like Dragon Heartstring core?
Well, go ahead, swish.
Well, give it a whirl.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Wow!
Oh dear.
I always love
Well,
that.
this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
So I believe my wand, like on the Wizarding World website, is Dragon Heartstring, you would,
Looks like it's back to the
13 1/4 inches, or just 13 inches straight up. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but
where are you?
I will not be using those settings for my wand simply because customization. And also, I'm in Slytherin in real life, so
Yes. I think you might be the one.
Alrighty.
Here.
What could possibly be in it? Hue, Dragon Heartstring, yeah. Slightly springy with 13 inches. We're changing it.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
So this is the one I chose in my first playthrough. I think I'm gonna go with this one. With oh, that one's kind of weird.
How intriguing.
I like this one. See here? We're gonna make it super big. No. Yeah, it's super big. For some reason, that's what I feel like.
Indeed. How intriguing.
Elder, Elm, English, Hawthorn. Or no. Where's Holly?
How
there,
intriguing.
Holly. Make it 13 1/4.
Curious indeed.
I'll be right back. Alright, apologies for that. I thought I heard someone knocking on my door, but apparently not.
Curious indeed.
Unyielding, 3/4 inches, with phoenix feather. Yes.
What do you think?
I think this is my wand.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
My cloak is clipping through my body.
How did that feel? Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
So, another thing I would like to point out about this game. If you've noticed in the spell list, we have 3 rather horrible spells that exist. In my previous playthrough, I did learn these spells. I will not learn these spells in this playthrough. Under no circumstances will I do that. Apparently this is stronger than what I'm wearing, which is just horrifying. Like, if we go and just switch it to this, that actually looks kind of nice. But I'm going to stick with this one, because it also looks nice. Anyways. Challenges. I did. Ooh. Make my glasses look a little more like my real-life glasses. Anyway, I did get the Unforgivable Curses in my very first playthrough. I didn't like it. I felt very upset by it.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
So I will not be doing that in this playthrough. I will be doing the quests involved in getting them, but I will not be learning them. Especially Avada Kedavra, specifically because Avada Kedavra is a very just like cheap spell.
It is magic at its purest, creating something.
I mean, it literally does what its function is in a game specifically designed around combat. You could just make combat completely trivial by using it effectively, which I have done with my other character. It's quite the experience.
I look forward to that day.
And I too seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful
Are you
for conjuring unique items
an
that
ancestor of
custom pieces
Lavender Brown?
furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Well, first I'm going to sell the stuff that I don't need. Now that's another mistake I made early on.
If you're interested,
in my very first playthrough.
Take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Let's go ahead and interact with that. It's so cool. Just the magic is so cool. The game looks like garbage right now, but the magic is beautiful. I do apologize that that has to be the way things work out in this one. I didn't want it to be that way, but I don't have a choice, so... If I want to record it, I have to have it on absolute dog shit graphics settings. And I apologize for that. The demigod statue. Just be glad that I still, like, have my spells that look fantastic. That's all I can say. That's all I got. Okay, I got a new upgrade in gear, and that's going to be another thing you guys notice, is that I'll be opening my menu a lot to switch out gear. Those look goofy as fuck. Which is why... Oh. You know what? We're going to switch back to the normal Hufflepuff robes so that I actually feel like a student. I'll probably switch back to the house fan robes as well later on, but this is just... I'm going to be switching out how my attire looks as well. It's just something that I do. Especially as the seasons change in this game.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Oh my god.
Revelio.
Another piece of gear that I can wear. Hey, J. Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
Yes, they are.
Be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just
I didn't become super familiar with using them, but they are super
You'll discover all of this
useful.
As it's your first time in,
And I really should like use potions more often in this playthrough.
I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes, I'm going to buy purchase the free recipes that I get from him, which is Edrius Wiggenweld, and then I'm going to buy
Or come back another time
all of his
if you're in a
Wiggenweld
rush
potions. Gear. Put the scarf on. Make the scarf look like nothing. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bop.
Revelio.
Okay. We have one more stop. And it just so happens that it's right over here. Oop. Gotcha. Also, I did figure out how to do a lot of those the puzzles in this game that I didn't know how to do before. For instance, those the doors that you can come across in the world that have like the little dices and the triangles. It's a matter of addition. It's not that complicated. I was just dumb when I looked at it.
Is it 5th year? You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
It's a very simple matter of addition.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself.
I need
Speciality
Ditney.
is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Ditney seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
I'm after
You look
Ditney.
around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
I want the mallow sweet too, but I'll do that later.
Better go and find Sebastian.
Nope, 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 nope. I was trying to pick up the page. Thank you very much. This cart belonged to Timothy Teasdale, who runs the Magic Neep. He enjoys being in the thick of things and engaging with customers outside the shop. Interesting.
Revelio.
Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's here. Alright. Well. I see you, Paige. Gotcha.
Revelio.
Honeydukes! It's the famous Honeydukes. And I can go inside. There are pages in here, I believe. On like things that do weird stuff. Like for instance this particular candy, which if I try it, levitates me. Alright. Fun.
Revelio.
Or this one that everybody should be very familiar with because of the Harry Potter movies. And Nifflers. I love Nifflers. They're absolutely adorable. Alright. I think I completed another task. Did I not? Another thing I'd like to mention is I'm probably going to end up getting lag in combat just because that just tends to happen. Oh, I've never been into Zonko's. I keep forgetting to go into Zonko's in my own playlist. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff in there to look at.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh. Come on. My graphical settings are at the lowest. Alright. It's not terrible. It's seen better days, though. Oh.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Troll attack. Alright, let's do this. Oof. Why did I think that would do anything?
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Oh. Oh. Oh, getting lagged. God damn it. I see the recording is not doing well. I'm so sorry.
A taste of his own medicine.
Not much is happening that would cause that. I just think it's terrible. It's like I'm destined to have a terrible time trying to record this game, which sucks. Spellcasted the penis. Whoa! Ah! Oh my god.
That's right, you lumbering louse. He's faltering. Few more hits should do the job. Potato. Stupid.
Oh, I'm getting the lag in combat too, which makes this not smooth at all. Yes! Okay, that could have gone better in terms of recording. I am so sorry.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so.
I might have to do some more experimentation, like changing the recording settings
I'd say help
itself.
is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are
Is that
unharmed,
so?
perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, bye.
Repairer. I'll go and see what he wants.
There it goes.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
They did a lot of damage, though.
Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
Oh, the statue itself. And we'll just go ahead and get that real quick. Yeah, and then we're gonna sprint our way over here.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praise.
Revelio.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Oh, that's very interesting. The outfits that are being marketed in the shop, in Augustus Hill's shop, are representative of your
something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were, life-saving.
Your house.
And as I suspect this
My
won't
brain
be your
stopped working.
last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Cloak. And then I can go ahead and sell him the one I'm not wearing. Unfortunately, it has a sell value of jack shit.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll. I'd say that I agree with you. Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I'll join you in just a moment. There just happens to be things to grab.
Revelio. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
A sneakoscope is a type of dark detector that will spin, whistle, and light up when it detects someone untrustworthy nearby. It should be used with caution, however, as it will alert the untrustworthy to the user's presence almost instantly. Okay. So those chests, the ones that have the eyeballs, I cannot open quite just yet, but once I can, my god, do I get a lot of gold from them.
Assuming
a lot of galleons.
A bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
I like Sirona. She's cool. Oh. It's laggy on my side too, but it's not nearly as bad.
To the child when they came to Hogsmeade, that all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood, the goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Ah, yes. I love the 3
It's a
broomsticks.
treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Or Rookwood.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Oh boy.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, My friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus.
We will end you.
The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
Yeah, it
What's your
seems that
bet?
way.
Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. Revelio.
Currently run by Serona Ryan, and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself, Three Broomsticks is a long-standing gathering spot for villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer or fire whiskey. There is a curious description of butterbeer.
Revelio.
Where is it? It's over here, but I need to talk to Sebastian. Okay. Sebastian!
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Or I'll just warp back to my common room, I guess. I'm like, it didn't even let me detect the flue powder, the flue flame there, so why would I be able to warp there? It's because logic. Game logic. Hello. You watching me sleep?
Revelio.
I'll take an apple, thank you. Oh, there it is. This is the house token chest. Oh. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. I will. But later. Because there are side quests for me to do.
Something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
It's the Fat Friar. Hello. It is upsetting I can't talk to the ghosts. Oh, okay. Why? But why though? Can I go up this one? Something just clicked in my brain as to why that happens. It is a charm. Specifically a charm that appears in all of the common rooms. And it is specifically in place to prevent any male students from entering the female dormitories at Hogwarts. I am not kidding.
Revelio.
It is designed to prevent the male students from getting to the female dormitories. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how this puzzle works. So as you can see, this is the upwards facing triangle, the normal triangle. And if you look at the diagram on this one, you see a 4 and a graph horn. Each one of these animals around the line is representative of a number. The demiguise is 0, unicorn is 1, graphorn is 2, and so on and so forth, all the way to 9. So, if we do this by addition standards, the top one is 4 plus a graphorn, which is 2, which already equals 6, which is the center number, which means this one needs to be a demiguise, equaling 0. The bottom one is 5 plus 1 equals 6 plus 5, which means we need to do that crab-looking thing on the bottom one, which is on the lower staircase. So we put the...
Revelio.
Oh, real quick. The Hogwarts architect shown here is surrounded by the 4 house mascots, designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan. Okay. So this needs to be the crab-looking thing. I don't know what that actually is, like what animal that is, but... looks like a crab to me, so I'm going to say it's a crab. And then, it opens. It's a simple addition problem. I like having pants on. It just feels right to have pants on. Anyway, now it's time to go to Dueling Club. And here are the house hourglasses. These large ornate hourglasses contain rubies, diamonds, sapphires, and emeralds. Are enchanted to keep count of the house points for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, respectively. That's interesting. That means that the gemstone within the Hufflepuff hourglass is diamonds. I just figured it was like topaz or something. You know?
Revelio. Levioso.
This is the Levioso charm, and then that will allow me to collect this. And collecting these will just, like, unlock stuff. The Hogwarts coat of arms includes a lion, a snake, an eagle, and a badger, representing each of the 4 houses, along with the school motto, Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titullandus, which means never tickle a sleeping dragon. The absolutely... The goofiest school motto I have ever heard.
Revelio.
We're getting a little bit of lag. No reason. Hold on, there's a thing here.
Levioso.
So this is something I find interesting. That is a blue bird, and that is a red bird, representing what I would assume to be Ravenclaw and Gryffindor, but it doesn't seem like it actually connects to anything whatsoever. It just is there, you know? So just a very interesting tidbit. It's not like a secret or anything like that. There are a lot of secrets in this game, by the way. I want to point that out. There are a lot of secrets in Hogwarts Legacy. In Hogwarts itself, but it's like not nearly as big as one would think upon first looking at it, you know? It's certainly an interesting experience. And to be fair, I haven't even discovered all of its secrets, even though I've been very thorough about looking around. Come on. Alright, lag. So, just, you know, dick around a little bit in the menu to reset it. I found out later on that a certain dodge effect, for some reason, can clear up some lag, which is weird. Are we good? Yes.
Revelio.
No? Really? Interesting. I thought there was one there. I was wrong. It would also behoove me to increase my character level as much as possible as I go through my playthrough, because I'm not going to be getting the unforgivable curses. Just none of my playthroughs following my first playthrough will continue or will contain me getting the unforgivable curses, because as useful as they are, they just make me feel bad, man. I would have read that, but I decided to just be lazy and not do it, so don't worry about it.
Revelio.
Why? I promise I'm doing everything in my power to make it not laggy. It's a big game. A lot of graphical implications. Even at lowest settings, it's still a big game. It's a big game.
Lucan's just over there. Levioso.
Thank you. I'll do it later.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
Yeah?
I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yes, I'm very much so interested.
Dueling's an entertaining.
Okay, we're gonna do one cross wands match, and then I think that's gonna be the end of this episode, because I've been doing recording for a long time, and honestly, the lag is still really frustrating, and I feel so bad about it. I want it to look good, but my system's just not good enough to make it look good. But I've been so excited and obsessed with this game for such a long time that I just...
We'll make you regret signing up.
Well, that's hurtful. Ow.
Protego. Stupid. You're better than that. Levioso. Stupid.
It's also free. Find the one.
Accio. Levioso.
Easy.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
It's really not that difficult. I think the final round is actually quite difficult, but other than that, it's not that bad, so...
But check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Next time you need a partner for Cross Swans, don't hesitate to call on me.
Gladly. Of course, there's other people that I can call on as well, such as Natsai, or Natty, as it were. Little pet name for her. Is there a thing here? There is one over here. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there. Oh, it's behind me. I'm an idiot. There it is. Some students believe that a wish made over the Well of the Four Beasts, whether near the Thestral, Griffin, Chimera, or Hippogriff, will come true for one who has gained the trust of any of the four. Not all of the four, but any of the four. Quite an interesting detail to add. Anyways, I am all out of time for this episode. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Also, consider sharing the video with anyone you think would enjoy the content and subscribing to the channel. Also, again, I'm really sorry about all the lag. I am trying to fix the problem, but I just don't know what I need to do. I've lowered the graphic settings in the game. I think it's an issue with OBS that I need to fix. Hopefully, I can fix that in the future, but for now, I apologize. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!